Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Let me pour my coffee. If you're in a rush and you're looking to hear me start talking immediately and you think that this is a show, I do believe you're in the wrong place. But if you're here to just chill, have a cup of coffee, not really care that much about a few things, you're in the right place. So where's my glasses? Where's our people? Who do we got this morning? So far, we got Gerard, we got Fancy Nancy, we got Gerard. Tony coming in. Nice to see you. Tina Weeble's right there. There's Cheech. There's Fancy again. There is Sweet Tea. All right. Good to see you, Sweet Tea. Thank you for stopping by this morning. Yep. Gerard's doing well. CG2. Oh, yeah, all right. I'm happy you're here. Hello, William. You'll be driving and listening. William, good people right there. That William is something else, I got to tell you. Yes, I got it, buddy. I got it, pal. Let's wrench you up because you are a loyal social club member. William, make another comment when you have a chance, please, if you don't mind. You have just been dressed in a nice blue suit. Can you hear me back there? All right, let's go with our morning song. It's a little different. It's a little bit different. Yep. I would love to see if, I love when Adam is here, but he's not here. There you go. You got wrenched up because you are now part of the inner circle of the social club crew. Yeah, Willie got up. Yeah. Congratulations, William from CG2. All right, let's go with we're gonna change the vibe a little bit. I'm not sure if you remember this one that you made for me. I'm not sure, but here we go. Here's another production by the lovely Sweet Tea. It's a short one. We're gonna get the coffee ready. We're gonna talk about betrayal and social club success in a minute. The vibe has changed up a little bit here, guys.
Tommy Stitch runs the block like a king in disguise. Chapstick on lips, keeping the slick vibes alive. Not SEMA on fakes, we fresh, we legit. Spreadsheet wizards crunching numbers that fit. It's a bellow kind of flair with the MRC twist, where the sauce is divine and the vibes don't miss. Italian root strong, vegetarian street. At stake social club where the flavors elite. Double NJ'd in New York's glowing lights. We struck down the block sharp, keeping it tight. Macaroni and gravy, the Sunday approved feast. Neighborhood alive like we back in Italy's east. The smell of garlic rises, aroma so real. Conversations mixed with laughter. That's the deal. From spreadsheets to cannoli, we know how to flex. Here it's community, straight up with respect. Pass the twirling, wine swirling, it's all in the sauce. In the neighborhood groove, where the natural balls, the vegetarian twist, even Nana approves. Italy's heartbeat, Alpha sets the mood. It's a double kind of flair with the MIC twist, where the sauce is divine and the vibes don't miss. Italian root strong, vegetarian street. At stake social club where the flavors elite.
Atta girl. Joey Joe. Town Jack. Boom. A little different vibe this morning.
It's a double kind of flair with an NYC twist, where the sauce is divine and the vibes don't miss. Italian root strong, vegetarians treat. At stake social club where the flavors elite.
All right. Thank you, Sweetie. Thank you, Sweetie, for another amazing, incredible production for the Social Club crew. All right, let me see here. Let me get this fixed. That. Nice, nice, nice. Let's get rid of the banner. We don't need to have that. Let's get this back to non-distraction mode. Here we go. Who could deal with my voice every morning? Every single day. How do you guys deal with my voice every single day? I got to ask. Hold on a minute. Let me fix that light. Give me a minute here. How do you guys deal with me every single day? How is this even possible? Let me fix this light. Much better. All right. Now we're good. We had the lighting off. It wasn't really good. Sweet tea is good. Sweet tea not well. Adam, you missed it. Well, maybe you did see it. I don't know. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about social media success and betrayal this morning. Brian Gravorcier, nice to see you. Fancy Nancy, James Simpson, I'm happy you're back in your mode right there. We don't have the candle lit over the cross today. We don't have the candle lit over the cross today. Yeah, we kept it off. We kept it off for a reason. I'm going to talk about why I'm wearing gray. We're going to talk about why I'm wearing gray and what today is. But the first topic this morning, the show starts right now with the first topic. And I made some notes and I may be off on this. Social media success. Real quick. And we touched on this many times. Many times. The reality of social media. Hey, teacher. Those that thought they were great. They were told how special they were. In a good way, not my special way. People were told how good they are, how great they are, how special they are. Then they went through school. They were top of their class. They graduated from Ivy League, top schools. They were always the best. Number one at their sport. Number one in their household. They were coddled. They were, how do you call it? They were just worshipped over, right? And then they get to social media. And they are judged by a whole mess of people. And they can't prove, they can't have the same success. It's a little different. So how is it measured? The reality of social media, those that were great, they were told their whole life how great they are. They start a platform and realize that they are not that great. They do not have what it takes. But how is it measured? It's measured in numbers in YouTube. Success in YouTube is measured in numbers. In that term, in our term, success is measured in what we do over here. We measure success differently over here at the social club, right, CG2? Success is my ability to bring you all back and want to be here. So if 5 of you, 10 of you, 20 of you say, I want to be around that social club every day. It seems like it's something that I would like to do. You got a certain success. Then there's people that cannot deal with the lack of success, meaning they're not getting the monetization that they thought they would get. It's not living up to the expectations that they were anticipating or what they thought. Maybe they thought they were something more than what they actually are. Or maybe go the other way. Wow, they thought they were nothing. And then all of a sudden, they are something with social media. TikTok is the one of them. Oh, 6,140. We're getting there. TikTok is one of them. Wow, it's out of control. So if you were measured by an outside auditor, so to speak, do you see? I never looked into it, but if you search on YouTube, if you search on the internets, what is the checklist for the success of social media? It may say 1 million followers. I don't know. I'm just using something fake. But quite honestly, it all comes down to one thing. Are you pleased with your experience? So there are those that have no skills, and somehow, Joey Dell, they nailed it. They have no skills. But the numbers don't lie. Everything is about numbers here. That's the way it is. So really, in the measurement of YouTube success, it's views. It's I guess it's money. Hey teacher, I guess it's money. I don't know what it is. Everybody has a different thing. Yes, everybody has a different way of doing it. James Simpson, hello there, Italian Stallion. James Simpson, today is your first day back or yesterday? Watch hours? Sure, watch hours is probably one of the biggest. Because that biggest struggle, wait, okay, this is weird that you say that, Sino Evil, because my biggest struggle was subscriber count. The watch hours, I nailed that early. I probably had them watch hours with 500 subscribers. You got to remember, I come on every day for an hour. So I did get those watch hours in the first year with no problem. It was the sub count that was a problem. Hello, Darren Cassidy. A pleasure to see you. Remember, for a good time here, we had 15 people every morning. That was it. 15, maybe 20. Now we're double. Now we get up to 30, 35 every day. But it's early in the morning. It's not for everybody. Who wants to hear me going on and on in the morning? So anyway, success is measured in a lot of different ways. Hold on a minute here. Wait a minute. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on. I got to take this call. Give me 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Go look at the Times Square webcam. I got to make a phone call real quick, guys. Wait, where is it? Uh-huh. That can't be right now. Okay, here's 712 Times Square. I got to take this call, guys. I got to take this call. Give me a minute. Look at the screen, and you got Times Square right there. Uh-huh. There we go. Let me take this call. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. No, I just had to take a call. I had to take a work call, Gerard. So I had to go off. That's Times Square right there. That's Times Square. Let's see. Stop screen. Okay, good. We're back to normal. That's Times Square, guys. What's with the bleachers? They put bleachers in Times Square, Gerard. Right there by Broadway. Right on the corner of Broadway and 40, whatever. I don't know which corner it is. But that's what they did there. Yeah, Cheech, they've been there for a long time. Hello, Enough Said. Yeah, the bleachers have been there for a lot of years. Yeah, you could sit over there now. They got chairs and tables. It's nice. Times Square is nice. Not many people realize that Times Square is nice. Okay, let's get into something else now. All right. Hold on a minute. Okay. Let's get into the next topic, betrayal. So we had social media, YouTube success. Now we're going into betrayal. Today's a very sad day. Today in the Catholic Church is considered Spy Wednesday. In the path of Jesus, today is considered Spy Wednesday. Now, if you want to fact check me or tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, I don't care. I give you my research or my perspective or the things that come my way. So if I'm off a little bit and you don't like it, take a walk. But if you get the gist of what's going on, you'll get it. So today is Spy Wednesday, not Ash Wednesday. Spy Wednesday is today. And it's ironic because The Jersey boys are going in today to see, yes. Tomorrow's Rat Thursday, yeah. Okay, this leads to, this is part of the topic, William. Big Joe goes in today and Johnny goes in today. Today is the day that Judas puts his plans together to betray Jesus. That is today. He goes to the powers above them and says, and convinces them that we're going to get rid of Jesus. Basically, he planned on clipping. We're going to put his street terms, okay? Basically, today, Judas sets up the betrayal of Jesus. He says to the higher powers, I'm your hired hitman. Give me $30. It's actually 30 pieces of silver. Give me $30. All right. So Judas thinks he's pulling a master plan. That's tomorrow night, though, Joey Dell. That's tomorrow night. So today, Judas launches his plan to betray Jesus. Also, Jesus says to his disciples, one of you out there is the rat. One of you out there is the rat. One of you is going to take me out, right? One of you is about to betray me. It will be one who dipped his hands into the dish with me. That will be my betrayer. He said it was better for that man amongst you to never have been born. All right? He doesn't know why he's saying that. He's just saying that to the people in the crowd. He's saying, one of you that we pulled off something together. Now, you can relate the church life to the underworld, to the mafia, so to speak. Wow. Such a correlation between church and mafia. It's unbelievable how, if you study somebody's happenings in the Catholic religion, how the mafia takes on some type of a way that's so similar. It's so similar. Oh, it's unbelievable. So today's a dark gray day. I'm wearing gray. I got my gray coffee cup. Judas is setting up the betrayal of Jesus, his brother, basically. He went to the bosses. He went to the ruling panel and said, I could take him out. Give me $30. Well, in the rat world, give me freedom. Give me money. Give me a new identity. Now, how do these people that do this in life today, how do these people do this in life today? When Jesus says, he says this later on, forgive them for they not know what they do. And he did say it. He said it. He said it was better for that man not to have been born. So does the betrayer carry this? Does the betrayer carry this till their last breath? I'm going to think yes. Because listen, Judas eventually hangs himself to feel the blood, right? To feel the blood or whatever it is called. Forgive me for not having everything perfect, but Judas eventually hangs himself because he could not live with the betrayal of what he did to his brother. I'm using the word brother. And, well, I do believe we have had some cooperators attempt to take their own. I do believe we have had some. Yeah, they hung themselves up. If they did not hang themselves up, I truly believe they're dying a slow death in their soul right now. That's just my thought. I'm thinking out loud. I truly believe the betrayal. You want to call them the rats, whatever you want to call it. That's up to you. I truly believe betrayers this week, they must feel it because they can relate so much to Judas. It's got to suck. Imagine that's you. It's got to really pull at you. And for you, we bestow our blessings upon you. We bestow our blessings upon you. Those that have had turned on their brothers, we give you blessings. We're not going to wish you to rot in the depths of hell. We're just going to let it play out. Everything, as Jesus said. What does he say? It was better. You, the betrayer. It is better that man has not ever been born. It's so crazy. So today is the great day, the betrayal day. Now, here's the interesting part. We got friends today that are going into court, and their life is hanging in a balance right there. They're in that court today, right? These are people I've known since I'm born, right? My neighborhood guys. So, I mean, it's out there public, but Big Joe Perna and Johnny Perna are going in today to see their fate at the beginning of their process in this case. What's going to be brought out today in order to detain them is the cooperators, some of the evidence, wiretaps or surveillance, but more so, the word of another man may be the determining factor of them being detained without bail. We will see today what the fate is of these guys. And we hope that they can get out. Not because we think they're saints, not because we think they're good guys. Take that away. Take that away. Let's grant them freedom so they can fight their case fair and square from the outside. Counsel, preparation. It's very, very, I don't want to say unconstitutional, but I don't know what the word is to keep them locked up like this. I don't know the word, where they cannot properly defend themselves. Aren't we in this country afforded the ability to defend them? Now, we're not talking about a mass murderer. We're not talking about that somebody is caught setting up a murder, something like that. I'm talking about put him on some type of monitor, house arrest, whatever. The fields should be even. The fields should be even. And that is what it is. These are my thoughts on this. Now, the betrayal between Judas and Jesus was about one thing. What was it about? Excuse me. Unfortunately, the betrayal was about greed. The betrayal was about greed because you wanted those $30, right, Gerard? What'd you say? It's worth 30 million today? It's what? Money. So, Gerard, I said 30 coins of silver. You're saying it's like 30 million. Yeah, right. So, it was greed. So, the greed is what is, $1 million. So, anyway, at this great day, in the teachings of Jesus, this is a great day, very sad day. 30 silver, it wasn't even gold. You see that, James? So that betrayal was already in his soul, in his heart. But shame on them for letting Judas in. Now we go to the other world. There's a fact. So hold on to, hey teacher, let me know when you're leaving, but give me a minute. It was not about the money, but who knows? Was it about the money? Okay. Hello, William Perry. So blessings to everybody. I mean, it's a great day in Jesus's. It's a great day in Jesus's path. That being said, that part of the show is over. I do appreciate you stopping by. I know I deliver this in not the most educated way. I know I'm still learning all the teachings of Jesus's paths through this whole thing. So forgive me if I don't have everything correct. I do apologize. And I do put this in layman's terms, which is me, a layman. So I don't know if I got it right. I don't know if I got it wrong. But today is considered Betrayal Wednesday, you could call it. What do they call it? What's it called today? What's the word? It's called something Wednesday. I said it in the beginning. It's called, come on, give me it. Come on, chat crew. It's called what Wednesday? It's gray. It's a gray day. But Jesus does say to the field of people, it's Spy Wednesday. Thank you, Stony Tony. Jesus does say, one of you out there in that field, you are going to be the one that is going to betray me. We have dipped into the pot together. In street terms, we have pulled off this heist together. So Jesus says to them, you dipped in the bowl with me. One of you have dipped in the bowl with me. Now you're going to betray me. Take that to the street world. We have pulled off a crime together. You will be the betrayer, right? It is better that it is better that this man would have never have been born. Now you can also take that to the miserable souls that are dealing with what they did to their brothers, their friends. It's so weird how it all comes together. But thank you for hanging out with me for that part. Right now, this part of the show is over. You may be seeing this on an edited version. I'm going to the chat. This is the end of this part. We are in a live show right now, but you're just seeing this on the pre-record. All right, here we go. Back to the chat. Let me get a little coffee. Let me go to the chat. I'm sorry if I ignored the chat a little bit. I do apologize. I do apologize 100%. Where's Hey Teacher? Are you still here? Is Hey Teacher still here? Yeah, the garden. Right, the garden. Yeah, thank you, Italian Science. Yeah, I don't have the ability to get it all together. Forgive me, but thank you. I don't have the ability to bring it all together. Hey, Teacher, yes, there is a cooperator in the case. It's been brought out yesterday that there is a cooperator. Don't know the level of it. There is audio. There is video. There is a lot of evidence, Hey, Teacher. One guy is being held indefinitely. He has murders. He has bodies all over the place. And George Zappola gets his hearing on Friday. George Zappola gets his hearing on Friday. Yesterday, the councilman was denied bail. He will be held indefinitely. He is a threat to the community. Hello there, ALV. The councilman is a threat to the community. He will not be released at this time. Everybody's the councilman that has been arrested is fighting his case no matter what. He's going to trial. Just so you guys know, giving you a heads up, I'm not sure what information you get from where. The councilman has said so far he's fighting this to the end, which means the councilman is going to trial. The councilman is going to trial. There is a cooperator. There is video surveillance. There is audio surveillance. There's wiretaps. There is a rat. There's a lot in this case. The councilman, whatever he is he a councilman, AOV? I don't know. The politician, whatever it is, I don't know. Whatever he is. I say councilman. I'm probably wrong with that. I don't think that's important. Yeah. The guy from Prospect Park. Yes, Prospect Park. He is detained indefinitely. I don't know what part of government was he in? Luckily, someone said, today I'll do it illegal. Yeah. What part of government was he? A councilman or some shit? I don't know what he was. Anyway, Pope, a mayor, whatever the fuck he was. Yeah. So anyway, he's detained indefinitely. He said he will be fighting and going to trial, which can be detrimental to others. Hello, Johnny. To each his own. So that's the case right there. Like I said, today is the day that there is a hearing. I personally believe they should release them possibly. Hello, Beantown, on a bracelet. Let them fight their case from the outside. Hey, but these are legal guidelines. Legal guidelines. Assemblyman. Okay, whatever he is, I don't know. I don't know what he is. Politician, whatever he is. He's fighting the case. As of now, he says he's going to trial. That's the story there. What else we got? I got a couple of 3 more things, and then we're out of here. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I got to take this call. All right, hold on. What can I put on here while I take this call? Bango. What are you going to do? This is what it is, guys. This is what it is. This is the life here. I'm on my coffee break, but sometimes I got to work. So give me a minute here. Give me a minute here. Because we're going to have to take a call. Bango. What are you going to do? It is what it is. All right, give me 2 minutes. I got to take... Wait. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can push this call off. Okay, give me a minute here. All right, we're going to take a call. I got to do it. I got to take this call. I'm in the middle of work, guys. Give me a minute here. I'll put on some music in the background while I do what I got to do over here, and I will be right back. We got about another 20 minutes of the show. If you want to hang out, hang out. Hey, if you got to leave, you got to leave. Whatever it is, it is. But I'm right here, and I'll be right back. I got to unplug my mic. I got to take this call. Enjoy this little music. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, I think we're good. I hope we're good. I hope you can hear me. All right, so that's that. I like to play that when we got to break off. I like to play that. Hold on. Got to get these wires right. Let me fill up a little more coffee. All right, here we go. I want to take this opportunity in this interlude to say Happy Easter and I love you all dearly. Ah, that's amazing. Yeah. That's amazing, Joey Dell. Thank you so much. You're an important part of the social club. You've been here for a long time. That's a great message, Joey Dell. Thank you. Yeah, the councilman, right. Okay. Yeah, we're done with that. So, hey, teacher, I hope I answered your question, but that is correct. Hey, teacher might have left already. She's on hall duty. All right. We got a couple to 3 bullet points here that we're going to go down this morning that I want to talk about, all right? He's the real boss. Yeah, that really was a great message, wasn't it, CG2? Because that's what we do here. Hey, Joey, hope you're okay this morning. Good to see you. I missed some of the chat because I had to take a phone call. Stony Tony, Ryan. Where's Ryan? Where are you seeing Ryan? Who's Ryan? Where are you seeing a Ryan, guys? Who are you talking to? I must add, guys, I'm as straight as I die. Okay. I'm sorry. I missed that. Yeah, me either. Johnny, I'm like, who's Ryan? We don't have a Ryan in here. That would be a first time I saw it. So, Ryan, have a blessed day. I mean, Stony Tony, should we tell Ryan to have a blessed day? See no evil? Yes, of course. That was based on my man, Jackie D. Of course I saw it. Absolutely. They're friends with his son, Tommy. Absolutely. Yes. Okay, so here we go. Couple of 3 bullet points right now. I got to go down over here. See what we got here. Let me go back up. Check this out, guys. Here is how a partial of 24 hours is broken down. They did some type of another fucking call. They did another somewhat of a half-ass survey. No. Jackie DeNorcia. Fat Jackie. Check it out. Who's outside? What's going on? What's going on out there? Let's see what's going out on the stoop here. I hear noise out there. What's going on out there? Nothing's happening on the stoop. No. Jackie DeNorcia. Okay. I don't know about this. The best 24 hours. I don't have all 24. Jackie DeNorcia, yes. Vin, he wasn't that good. Vin Diesel, in my opinion, wasn't that good. They could have, 100%. This is true, Gianni. Good comment. They could have made that movie way better. It wasn't good. It was bad, actually. It was bad. Okay. Not so good. There are some. There will never be someone funny like Jackie D. It's true. The movie sucked, Pete says. Yeah, all right. Yeah, Vin Diesel was not good for that part. I don't know who. I don't think there's anybody I can see good for that part, to be quite honest with you. You got to do some real acting to play Jackie D. I think you got to really, I don't know. It's not. There's no natural actor that could pull off Jackie DeNorcia, my opinion. Pete, right? Who can do that? He was in a class of his own. There's no other individual on this earth that was quite like him. I don't think so, Diamond. There was no individual that I've ever met so far. Ralph Cramden, yeah. There's no individual. Ralph Cramden, you're right, Pete. That's a good one. He would have done a good, he would have played a good Jackie Gleason. Pete, you got the jackpot today, cuz. Yeah. Jackie Gleason would have done it. Yeah. He's in Mob Stories. Yes, he is on HBO. Jackie Gleason, right, Gianni, will be the only one. Yeah, all they had to do, Gianni, was drive down the street here for about 2 miles, and they would have got every guy they needed for that movie. Everybody that they needed. Maybe some that were even in it. Maybe even some that were in it could have played it. Right? He was a good guy, man. He did. I can show you his last picture. His last picture. I have it. I have it. It's unbelievable, man. It's crazy. Yeah, anyway, what are you going to do? Okay, so how do you think about this? The best 24 hours. Here's what they're saying. 24 hours. I don't have all 24, but I just broke down a couple of things here. Every day, 6 hours of family time, 2 hours with friends and socializing, 6 hours of work, 1 hour commute, and 1 hour of social media is what they're recommending today. I'm missing the other hours. It's probably sleep. I don't think this is possible. 6 hours of family time, 6 hours of work time, 2 hours with friend, 1 hour commute, 1 hour of social media. Somehow, but briefly, he was in and out, Gianni. I'm friends with Tommy, his son. Brief. He was in and out of, he was always, but he lived here in Nutley. He lived in Nutley. He lived right here. I could have played the one that fell asleep in the hospital bed and fell. Yeah. I don't know if that's all right. We got a problem with the beer. We got a beer problem. Who's going to Yankee Stadium this year? Who's going to Yankee Stadium and paying $500 for a seat? Well, listen, you got a problem with the beer. In New York City, the beer distribution guys are on strike right now. They're on strike right now. 90 cents of the beer comes out of this place. Beer delivery crew is on strike. The union for Manhattan Beer Service in Yankee Stadium. 90% of the beer. Negotiations are underway. The owner says he made a great offer, but who knows? There is a picket line right now. It might, in fact, be in the Bronx. Yeah, it might, in fact, be in the Bronx. So there is a problem out there. Let's go back a minute to success. Start smoking pot. It's cheaper. Let's go back to success for a minute. There is a group of people that worked in payroll. They worked in payroll. Hear me out on this, guys. Before I put the introductory video on, which I might in fact do. There is a payroll company that started by a group of people that worked in payroll, and they saw what worked and did not work. So they went off on their own. They gave up a daily paycheck. Hold on. They gave up a daily paycheck. They went into a basement, a dungeon, and created this business out of nothing. 4 years to turn a paycheck, but they felt strong on their beliefs. They thought with the hard work they could turn this payroll service into a successful business. They pulled it off. Listen, they saw a better way of what they were doing. Their upper bosses were not listening to them. So they said, you know what? Let's go into the dungeon and start our own business. Let's have a little ambition. It's a group of 4 people, and we're going to make this happen. And they made it successful. But so the point is this. If you got a dream, you got to go for it. Hello, Angelique. Welcome in. If you got a dream, you could go for it. Okay. We're going to talk something. Tit. Did you hear what I said? Tit. The whole tit thing, okay? Tit for tat. I think I'm done with the coffee. We're out. We're done. The show's going to end in a minute. Tit for tat. What is this? Tit for tat. Where did this term come from? Tit for tat started out as a tip for a tap, which means someone got tipped and they got laid out. They just got laid right out. That's what it was. Tit for tat. Tit for tat. Tit for tat. Tit for tat. I do to you, you do to me. Here's where I go with the little tit for tat. You're a 12-year-old stuck in a 55-year-old's body sometimes. Tit for tat. Yes, I am a kid. Oh my God, but I have fun. Here's my opinion on tit for tat. Here's the way I see it. I don't think you should be going back and forth. I think once somebody gnaws at you a little bit, you got to lay them out. You got to slay them once. It's like shelving somebody. No, there's no shelving. No. No. There's no shelving. You got to put the person down. I'm sorry. I'm not big on this shelving thing. Just my opinion. I'm not big on it. I think if you're shelving them, you just got to take them out because you're going to leave them in a bad way and they're going to turn on you like Judas turned on Jesus. So tit for tat, a light strike or a blow. My opinion, knock them out. There is no tit for tat, back and forth, beep, 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 beep. No. Like these channels that go back and forth with each other. Can't one of you finish the job and slay them? And slay them? No, you can't. Well, anyway, that'll disrupt the money flow. So, yeah, that going back and forth is crazy, right, Gianni? Yeah, I'll give it a good boot in the ass, and that's that. Done. What murder? He was the best guy around. Okay, so I think there's a couple of 3 more things I want to get into. Yeah. Well, listen, with the Judas thing, I personally have grown to expect betrayal. No problem here. And it won't hinder my life. I expect betrayal now. Somebody will betray me. No problem. That's on them. They got to have peace in their heart if they betray me. Let's just say Darren Cassidy and I have a private conversation. We're heart to heart. Or we're planning a caper. Let's say me and Darren Cassidy are planning a caper. Let's say me and Darren Cassidy have a private conversation. And Darren Cassidy puts our private conversation out there. That's no sweat on me. That's on Darren Cassidy. To feel that hate in his heart that he felt that he had to attempt to hurt me for his own satisfaction, validation, deflection. I don't know what you would call it. If me and Darren had some great conversations, we talked about money, we talked about our lives, our wives, our money situation, our next move, what we did in the past that we never admit to in court, what we admitted to in life. And Darren, through no reason, just decides to tell everybody what Darren and I spoke about. Who suffers on that more than anybody? Remember, forgive them, Father, for they not know what they do. Forgive them, Father, for they not know what they do. It's better that man would have never have been born. So it's just something. It's a deflection that Darren would put our conversations out there. He would have to live with that. The confident man just goes like this, defletes. I've been betrayed before. It ain't nothing. We've been betrayed before. It ain't nothing. You cannot, as Tony Montana says, you cannot do to Gianni what Castro has not already done. How can you hurt this man? Right? Who betrayed Tony Montana in Scarface? Who was it? They get what they get. It's just all... You got to be a miserable soul to do something like that, right? Me and Angelique, we have a loving relationship. It was his best friend, Omar. Right, you see? They will never have peace. Hope it keeps them up at night and never leaves. They will never have peace. They can't. They'll never have peace until they one by one attempt to take other people down that have done nothing to them. And this is where they're better off just hanging themselves. They hung themselves already. Just finish the job. You're already near there. They're near there, right? Betrayal is something you should expect 100%, not something you should be shocked by. That old adage, 3 can keep a secret, 2 if 2 are mort. True. Right. All right, so, and what happened to the person that betrayed? What happened to Omar? What happened to Omar? I don't know what happened to Omar in the end. Did Omar get his? Yeah. Did Omar get his? I don't remember what happened to Omar. Forgive me, guys. I'm not up on Scarface. It's been a long time. But that's why I work with the chat here. That's why we talk like this. Was it Omar? So on this gray Wednesday, the day of betrayal, if you are a betrayer, and the helicopter. Okay, the helicopter. Well, I know that. I mean, that's true, Joey Dell. He definitely pushed his self-destruction. Oh, but the one who betrayed him first was the one in the helicopter that hung from the helicopter? That's beautiful. Oh, my God, that's beautiful. Scarface, yeah. If you are a betrayer, take this split in your face. Okay, interesting. Well, you guys are interesting. Little lemon water and we're out of here. So on this great day, as some friends of ours from the neighborhood go to church today, go to court today. Yeah, I just was wondering, it was his betrayer that hung from the thing. These guys are already dead in their souls, so they can look for validation. They do a little deflection, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Omar sent Montana for the easy pickup at the motel. We're the poker players, right? So today, as our friends go to court on this gray betrayal day of Judas betraying Jesus, we just hope, we're not saying these people we're not even calling them upstanding citizens. Let's remove that ignorance, okay? Let's just say they are convicted criminals. They should get their fair shake at trial. They should be able to defend themselves either with a bracelet or something like that. Again, we're not ignorant over here. We don't cheerlead. We're not cheerleaders for criminals. We don't do that. I don't do that. That would be ignorant. Just fight the fight in a comfortable environment. Who's out there? With that being said, I'm going to take you to 2 webcams real quick. If you don't mind, I want to show you what's going on in Little Italy this morning. If I can get the webcam up. Hold on a minute. Again, we got bad wind out there on Mulberry Street. Let me see. Here we go. I think I got it. Okay, I got it. This is Mulberry Street right now, this early in the morning. Let's go out to Little Italy for a moment. That is right now, guys. I want you to see this. This week, it's food tasting in Little Italy. That is right now, guys. They're getting things going. They're getting things ready. Look how beautiful that is. Beautiful out there on Mulberry Street. Beautiful day. This is 174.5 Mulberry Street that our camera is mounted on. Right above the American flag and the Italian flag. Okay? 174.5 Mulberry. That's where we're at. So today, they're doing a food tasting, guys, out there on Mulberry. So I take you there. They don't bother me for using the camera. I could dip into their camera. It's no problem. They let me dip into the camera without bothering me. So there you are. That's Mulberry Street right now. Let me go full screen for a quick you get to see what it is. Okay, so that's Mulberry Street. Let me get off there. That's their camera, guys. That's their camera. I tap into their camera. No problem. Okay? Let's take a look over there at Bryant Park right now. Let's go over to Bryant Park. Listen, guys, the city is nice. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. This is Bryant Park out there. Look how nice it is. Now, if many of you are not familiar with Bryant Park, it's a great place right there in the middle of the city. It's a great place. That's Bryant Park. No problems. Just use caution when you're navigating around Manhattan. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Now, what do I want to go with? What do I want to go with today? Okay. I got two things on my mind here. I got two songs here. They both fit today. Both of these songs fit today. I'm going with this one right here. We're going with this right here. Because today it's about Gray Wednesday. The devil is in disguise. All right, Sarah, here we go. All right, guys, Sarah's taking us out. No. Devil in disguise.
Look like an angel.
All right, guys, have a blessed day. Ciao.
Walk like an angel. Walk like an angel. Talk like an angel. But I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. You fooled me with your kisses. You cheated and deceived. Heaven knows how you lied to me. Not the way you see. Look like an angel. Look like an angel. Walk like an angel. Walk like an angel. Talk like an angel. But I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. I thought I was in heaven, but I was so surprised. Heaven help me, I didn't see devil in your eyes. Look like an angel. Look like an angel. Walk like an angel. Walk like an angel. Talk like an angel. But I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. Devil in disguise. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say, we can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know stops by to say hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been. You can see the tears I real I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. I'll dry the tears from your eyes. Let's don't let a good thing die. When, honey, you know I'd never lie to you. Yeah, yeah. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say, yeah, yeah. Don't you know I'm caught in a